Good evening and welcome to the Newshour Agenda. I'm Madhavdas Gopalkrishnan. Now, just ahead of the 2024 Lok Sabha polls, Congress today, on the party's 139th Foundation Day, blew the poll bugle for the upcoming general elections. People were expecting the top brass of the grand old party to set the agenda for the 2024 hustings at the RSS backyard, which was echoing with Hai Taiyar Hum pitch. But what caught everyone's attention a day after the Bharat Nyay Yatra was announced was that Priyanka Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi were missing from the event. Even Rahul Gandhi's speech seemed more of a rehashed speech than a fresh blueprint for the battle ahead. He attacked the BJP and RSS for their ideology, alleging a high command culture in the Saffron Party, repeated his attacks related to Agniveer and the state capture of institutions, and finally reiterated the caste census vow. Listen in to what Rahul Gandhi said in Nagpur.
राजाओं महाराजाओं की अंग्रेजों की पार्टनरशिप थी, उसके खिलाफ कांग्रेस पार्टी लड़ी। इंडिपेंडेंस से पहले आप यहां आते, हिंदुस्तान की जनता के कोई अधिकार नहीं थे। ये आरएसएस की विचारधारा है, ये हमने बदला है। उनकी विचारधारा राजाओं की विचारधारा है, किसी की सुननी नहीं। ऑर्डर ऊपर से आएगा, आपको ऑर्डर का पालन करना पड़ेगा। कांग्रेस पार्टी में आवाज नीचे से आती है। हमारा छोटा का छोटा कार्यकर्ता हमारे किसी भी नेता को टोक सकता है। तो सारे के सारे जो इंस्टीट्यूशंस हैं जिससे आपकी आवाज की रक्षा होती है, जिससे आप देश को चलाते हो, इन सब का ये कब्जा कर रहे हैं। मीडिया को देख लीजिए। क्या आपको लगता है कि आज हिंदुस्तान का मीडिया लोकतंत्र की रक्षा कर रहा है? सीबीआई का प्रेशर है, ये देखो ईडी का प्रेशर है।
And Congress might have swung into action with the Bharat Jodo Yatra Part 2 on the anvil and its repeated attacks on the BJP. The governing party remains unperturbed. BJP took a swipe at the grand old party, posting a video on social media, which the BJP said that instead of celebrating, the Congress must repent and seek an apology for the mistakes committed by its leadership in the past. They've even dismissed the charges leveled by Congress MP Rahul Gandhi. Listen in.
मुझे लगता है कि उनकी थीम थी है तैयार हम, लेकिन नागपुर विदर्भ के लोगों ने बताया हम तैयार नहीं है, और इस रैली के लिए तेलंगाना से भी लोग उन्होंने लाए थे, बावजूद उसके वो कुर्सियां नहीं भर पाए। तो मुझे लगता है कि जब राहुल गांधी को लोग सीरियसली लेने को तैयार नहीं है, तो हम क्यों उसके ऊपर सीरियस होकर कोई सवाल जवाब करें।
Our at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And for more on this, let's go across to our guest. Joining us with us is Siddharth Yadav, spokesperson of the BJP. Tushar Gupta, political analyst, is with us. With us is Nikhil Jain, political analyst. Also with us is Ashutosh Mishra. Nikhil, let me start with you first. What's the whole idea of doing this program in Nagpur? Is it to send a wider message to the BJP? Is it to instill confidence in Congress workers? What's the idea of doing all of this in Nagpur? Of course, it is a town with a lot of historical significance, but many are saying that this is ideological messaging on part of Congress. Is that correct?
Absolutely, Madhav. I don't think that the Congress party would have chosen the location of Nagpur without being, without taking into consideration what Nagpur stands for the BJP and for the RSS and for their entire set of voter base. The Congress party is strong in the elections. They're trying to send out a signal to the western part of India and to the entire country that we are in this election strong. And so far as the BJP's remarks about Rahul Gandhi's relaunching has been concerned, I don't know which imaginary la la land that they're living in. After the Bharat Jodo Yatra, nobody has been able to question the political might and mettle of Rahul Gandhi. The Bharat Nyay Yatra is going to be bigger and larger and better than even the Bharat Jodo Yatra. The poll bigul, what is said, has now been wronged by the Congress. And I'm sure that we are going to see a lot of mobilization of the Congress cadres, rank and file and supporters of the party moving forward.
But many would say, of course, after the recent debacle in the assembly elections, this is something that the Congress perhaps needs, and will it really succeed is a big question at this point of time. Nevertheless, I'm going to take that question across to Siddharth Yadav. Siddharth Yadav, Congress has sounded the poll bugle in Nagpur. Is the BJP concerned?
No, I don't think so, Madhav, because their slogan also says "Hum hai taiyar," but the country knows what they are ready for. They're ready for probably another round of corruption. They're ready for another round of no self-confidence in the country. They're ready for another round of loot. They're ready for another round of taking all their allies on the basis of corruption. The genesis of such alliances is only corruption, and the country is in no mood for that. The country now is looking forward. The country is not ready to look backwards. We have enough of them. We have enough for them for 60 years. We have seen enough of their rule, and we have seen where they have taken this country to. So the country is now ready. The people of our country are saying हम हैं तैयार. कांग्रेस को जवाब देने के लिए हम हैं तैयार. बार-बार हम जवाब दे रहे हैं, आगे भी हम जवाब देंगे क्योंकि हम हैं तैयार. This is the reality of the country. I would also say my friend from Congress was saying that after the Bharat Jodo Yatra, nobody can doubt that Rahul Gandhi has launched himself. It is I think now they are also admitting that for past 9 years, Rahul Gandhi was not able to launch himself. It is only after last year's Bharat Jodo Yatra that they also have the confidence that he is finally launched. But we launched the Chandrayaan in 3 attempts. They can't launch him in 10 years. This is another attempt in the Bharat Nyaya Yatra that they want to launch him. Go ahead. I think it's a great sign. You should definitely, now we are finally debating that the ever youth leader of our country will finally get launched sometime.
Okay.
The youth of this country is also feeling so, because until the time till he is called the youth has this responsibility that they don't want to be a failure, or they don't want to see an example of a failure of a youth.
Okay.
Finally, Rahul Gandhi should do something. He should go ahead. But the people of this country are ready.
Nikhil.
They are saying, हम हैं तैयार. कांग्रेस को देंगे जवाब. नहीं चाहिए इनका भ्रष्टाचार.
Nikhil, I'm going to give you a chance to rebut that, since he refers specifically to your party's leader, and of course you're a political analyst, but you lean towards the Congress party. Nikhil Jain, you want to respond to what Siddharth said?
See, Madhav, I never said that Rahul Gandhi wasn't a strong leader before the Bharat Jodo Yatra. I merely said that nobody can question his mettle now. He's grown along the years. He joined politics in 2004. I'm not saying that he was the top leader of the country at that point of time, but over the years, having then held the post of the Congress vice president, then the Congress president, he has proven himself as a stronger leader. And now there remains no question after the Bharat Jodo Yatra. And the BJP may call the Bharat Nyaya Yatra as just another relaunch, but what it is the Congress party, the CWC, and the leaders and rank and file of the party affirming their faith in Rahul Gandhi, that the Bharat Jodo Yatra gave the party a lot of good results, and we need something like that before the Lok Sabha elections. We saw what happened in the elections right after the Bharat Jodo Yatra Karnataka. The Congress absolutely swept it. Nobody was expecting Congress to win with that big a margin as it did. People were expecting 110, 115 out of 224 for the Congress. But what the Congress managed was over 135. And you may call that the recent elections a debacle for the Congress, but let's not forget that the total number of votes that the Congress party got in all those 5 states combined was about 1 million votes more than the BJP. Yes, I'm not going to in any manner claim that the electoral strategy or ticket distribution of the Congress was better than the BJP. It absolutely was not. And that is why the Congress has lost in the 3 states. But so far as the popularity and political mettle of Rahul Gandhi is concerned, he did the most number of rallies in Telangana. And look what the Congress managed to do. Who in the world would have thought 3 months ago that the Congress is going to turn around and dislodge BRS out of power, and that too with a comfortable margin? But the Congress did. So far as Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan,
why wasn't that done in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan?
To the state leaders.
Why wasn't that done in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan?
And because the campaigns there were largely left to the local leaders, especially considering the fact that in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh you had incumbent chief ministers. You're not going to have a national leader of a party tower above the incumbent chief ministers. It's not like the BJP where all the power and the political might rests in the hands and face of one man. The Congress party is a party of a collective.
Siddharth Yadav, we are not power centric like BJP, and unicentric or unipolar like the BJP, as in fact Mr. Rahul Gandhi also seems to suggest. He says that an MP, in fact I'm quoting him, he says an MP who was earlier told me that it's difficult to survive in the BJP. BJP mein gulami chalti hai. Orders come from top, and that's what Nikhil Jain seems to be suggesting right now. Your response to this charge coming from Mr. Gandhi, Siddharth Yadav?
Absolutely, it is difficult to survive in BJP, because in BJP you don't have free hands for corruption. You don't have a free go that go do whatever you want, loot the people, don't go to them, don't work for them, hide in your homes for 5 years, don't come out. The BJP doesn't work like this. BJP is a party with professionalism. BJP is a party where all leaders have to perform. It is a very performance-based party. And when you're a very performance-based party, it is very difficult. I'm sure, I'll give you, Madhav, I say this today, Rahul Gandhi would not survive 5 days in BJP. If he plans to join BJP today, after 5 days he'll be kicked out. Because BJP is no place for people like Rahul Gandhi. BJP is a place where people come and perform with the aim of doing seva. They perform with the aim of giving benefits to the last person in the line. And they come here and do their duty for this country. They serve these people. They don't do just for the mayor of politics or for mayor of one party or for one family. It's very easy in Congress. You keep one family happy, you are always happy. Not like in BJP. BJP is a very cadre-based, performance-based party. That is why it's difficult. I agree with that.
Okay, let me bring in Ashutosh Mishra on this point. Ashutosh, at the end of the day, here you have Rahul Gandhi coming out to say that koi bhi aake mere se baat kar sakta hai. We are not like the BJP. But look at what happened after Rajasthan. We all know what the Chief Minister's OSD at that point of time, Lokesh Sharma, said that he tried to give corrective feedback right to the top, but the topic just wasn't listened to. It was completely ignored. So there is an example of exactly opposite of what Mr. Gandhi is saying coming in from his own party's leader. How do you explain
first,
that,
I would like to correct Siddharth. When he said that Chandrayaan was launched in 3 attempts, it wasn't launched by BJP, it was launched by ISRO. So let's not take unnecessary credit here. Coming back to Rajasthan and Rahul Gandhi, as Nikhil was saying that what Bharat Nyaya Yatra will do and why it will do what it will do is because wherever Rahul Gandhi has been able to make a direct connect with the people and tell them what his plans are for the country, it has worked. As in South, it has shown. Or even in Himachal Pradesh, we saw. Why do you just keep talking about the recent 3 elections? Because in Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, if you remember, Rajasthan governments are changed over every 5 years. That's a known thing. So now to take all the credit that, oh no, it's only because of Narendra Modi would be too much. Because there is a fashion in Rajasthan and that's why maybe Congress suffered and Ashok Gehlot suffered. About the OSD,
there could have been no corrective action taken.
Is something that, I mean, I don't know. We can't take him for his face value. And if you have to say, if a chief minister is saying something,
why would he be lying, sir? Why would he be lying? Why can't you take him at face value?
That's what I'm saying. Just if you let me complete. If you say that there is a feedback X from the chief minister, incumbent chief minister, and Y feedback from his OSD, whom would you trust more? Obviously, Ashok Gehlot would be trusted more because he is the man who has formed the government, who has been running it, and what he says would be more than a person who is non-political and not a politician.
But who won the election? What finally happened? What are you saying, Ashutosh? We all know what the debacle was, that they did not change faces. I'm sure you know about the issue. And he wanted to reward those who had supported him during the rebellion.
That's an analysis that you are saying now. If what we are talking about is that in Rajasthan, the fashion is that the government is changed every 5 years, and that's what has happened.
So maybe you could have avoided incumbency by changing the MLAs. That's the point he's making.
Narendra Modi sent so many MPs and ministers from Delhi to fight elections in Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh, and then pick up local leaders with RSS background.
Okay, but
that's just an excuse. That's just an excuse to sideline local state leaders in BJP who are strong. Maybe Vijay Raje.
So we are talking about feedback going to the party's leadership, and you are going into local leaders being sidelined. I don't see how the two are connected, Ashutosh. But Siddharth wants to respond to the point you're just making. Siddharth Yadav.
Madhav, my friend Ashutosh is saying that wherever Rahul Gandhi was able to make a connect, he gained votes. So he was able to make a connect in Karnataka, then he shut his eyes in the entire Yatra, because no connect in Rajasthan, nothing, and directly made a connect in Himachal. In Rajasthan, he was just looking down on the roads, no connect at all. What is this? Reality is, Rahul Gandhi is the least popular leader for rallies. The candidates ask the Congress party, please don't send Rahul Gandhi. If Rahul Gandhi comes to our seat, we will lose.
Okay.
This is the reality. Wherever Rahul Gandhi goes the least, Congress might perform better there. But if Rahul Gandhi goes to one seat,
let's be fair, he has performed in Telangana.
What he'll do?
Not so much in Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, but he has performed in Telangana. Let's be fair, but Ashutosh, I want Ashutosh to respond to you. Yeah.
You know, he's talking about Rahul Gandhi going through Rajasthan. The Bharat Nyaya Yatra will go through Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh now. You have to realize Bharat Jodo Yatra did not focus so much on the northern states as it will focus now.
Through Rajasthan.
And that's what they are afraid of. That if that connect comes where Rahul Gandhi is able to maybe present Congress's agenda better than the state leaders, that's what they're afraid of. And that's why every time, even from Narendra Modi downwards, it's Rahul Gandhi who is attacked by BJP leaders, not any other leader.
Just let me refresh my memory. Maybe I've got it wrong, but we were told when the Bharat Jodo Yatra was not going through Gujarat that this is not a political yatra, it should not be seen with a political lens. Why has that changed now?
No, it's still a fight between two ideologies. So if Rahul Gandhi is able to tell the people that the BJP ideology is not good for the nation and the Congress ideology is what has brought nation to the prosperous state it was 10 years ago, then the people understand that it's an ideology where the Prime Minister today says that on the one hand he talks about Sabka Saath. Then he tells BJP cadre that I want 80% of Hindu votes. What's that? That is the RSS BJP ideology of communal divide. And this is how Narendra Modi gets exposed.
Okay, so it's an ideological position. It's not a political positioning. I'm thoroughly confused now, Tushar Gupta. Which one is it?
Good evening, Madhav. You know, the con in Congress is now standing for contradictions. On one hand, they like to harp on about their victories in Telangana, Himachal, and even Karnataka, which are legitimate victories, which are significant victories. But on the same hand, their representatives and their backers question those victories by questioning the EVMs. So the EVMs were working fine in Himachal, Karnataka and Telangana, but they were not working well in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan. Number two, Nikhil here says that BJP is a centric party. It's led by a leadership. But on the same hand, he dismisses the role of MLAs and MPs who are required to win their seats to win the elections. So the million vote difference he's counting from the December 2023 election makes no sense. Your MLAs have to win their seats for elections to be won. And unfortunately for the Congress, their MLAs are unable to win. Now, Ashutosh here talks about the people connect Rahul Gandhi has. Rahul Gandhi claimed to have a people connect in Madhya Pradesh, where he said, Jitni abadi utna hak. He claimed to have a people connect in Amethi. But in Amethi, the Congress is still refusing to claim that Rahul Gandhi will come back to win his seat. In Madhya Pradesh, Rahul Gandhi's connection, so as to say, could not unsettle an anti-incumbency of 18 years. 18 long years. Now let's talk to their "Hum tayyar hain" yatra. They say "Hum tayyar hain." Aap tayyar hain, to aapke allies kahan hain? In the recent elections, we saw the bickering between Akhilesh Yadav and Kamal Nath and how it resulted in the fractured seat sharing in Madhya Pradesh. Aapke agenda kahan hai? You don't have an agenda. Before December 3, it was Jitni abadi utna hak. Now that agenda has suddenly evaporated. Where is your face? आप कहते हैं आप तैयार हैं, आपका वो चेहरा कहाँ है? Where is that one face that's going to take on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2024? Absolutely no face. You know, Madhav, I hate to say this, the Congress likes to claim big results happened after the Bharat Jodo Yatra, but nothing apart from Karnataka which can be attributed to Rahul Gandhi. Not even Telangana. It's the victory of the chief minister there who led his party under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi, even though but there were far more defeats than victories. And let's talk about the new Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra. What Nyaya are they talking about? Are they going to talk? They were talking about Nyayas for the OBCs. More OBCs voted for the BJP than for the Congress. And when they start this Yatra, Madhav, they'll again be caught in this trap where they will be in a constant bickering scenario with their allies, where the seat sharing will be a problem. And at the end, it will become nothing but another way to relaunch Rahul Gandhi.
But, Tushar,
I'll end it with Madhav.
Yeah.
In 2000s, I was in school. In the 2000s, I was in school. Rahul Gandhi's political might was still not being challenged. In 2010s, I moved to college. His political might was still hailed. It's 2020s. I'm a family man now. His political might is still unchallenged. But where are the victories?
Okay.
3 decades, and where are the victories? All we have is yatras and rhetorics and sugar-coated rhetorics, nothing else. Where are Congress's victories?
Let me just look at certain states. Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, of course, they didn't win. You're factually correct. But Tushar, of the Telangana and Karnataka, post the Yatra, 29 seats covered in the Yatra in Telangana, Congress makes gains, wins 12. And in Karnataka, the Yatra covered 51 seats, of which Congress won 37. So, end of the day, the Congress does have a point that the Yatra has worked, at least in certain states in the south, particularly Karnataka and Telangana.
Madhav, has the Yatra worked or the EVMs have not worked? Because they say that these victories must be questioned because the EVMs are not working fine. Sam Petroda, who backs Rahul Gandhi, who's a personal advisor to Rahul Gandhi, says there's something wrong with the EVMs.
Okay.
Which leaves me confused that are the victories in Telangana and Karnataka actual victories for the Congress? Do they believe
Ashutosh,
they've won in these states?
Ashutosh, why dig up old skeletons from the cupboard? This is a debate that has been settled. The courts have adjudicated. Why pick it up again, sir?
Because you see, there was a certain assistant professor in Ashoka University, and he pointed out how elections are managed by BJP, and he was talking about the 2019 election, Lok Sabha election, and he had to go. Police arrived there. So, I mean, if you have nothing to hide, then why all this drama? Now, coming back to Rahul Gandhi, you have to realize the impact he has made. Congress started this guarantee. And before this guarantee that Congress gave, Narendra Modi used to call all these welfare schemes, which he now calls Labharti scheme, as reveling. Why give things to people? Why give help the poor? That he kept questioning. Now it has turned into Modi ki guarantee and Labharti scheme. What's that? Imitation is the best form, greatest form of flattery. So he is just picking up Congress ideas and trying to sell them as Modi ki guarantee. Now that's something that Rahul Gandhi's contribution to the national debate has been or is.
Okay, one by one.
The poor have started talking about the poor.
Okay, Siddharth Yadav, imitation is the best form of flattery. You are at the end of the day copying all the UPA government schemes. That's a thrust of the argument, and he's also referring to strong arming that he's referring to of certain professors at certain private universities. Please respond to both those points.
One fact check, please. One fact check. On January 30th, 2014, just 2 months before the national elections, Congress paused. I repeat, Congress paused the DBT scheme.
Okay.
The DBT scheme that was there.
One by one.
Subsidy,
Yeah, one by one.
Congress paused that scheme.
Yeah, Tushar, just hold it. Just request you to just hold on to your thoughts. Siddharth has an important point to make because I'm told he has to leave. Yes, Siddharth.
Yes. Madhav, I think the Congress and this entire opposition, but especially the Congress, is always in this God complex that whatever has happened in this country, they have only done it. The reality, I think, is very far from this. They made just one aims. The Nehru made just one aims. We made the second aims. Atal Bihari Vajpayee made the second aims. The third aims was made by Manmohan Singh. 17 aims now in the past 9 years. The roads built in last 9 years is the collective roads built after independence of this country. They made 25 Shatabdi trains to commemorate the Shatabdi verse for Jawaharlal Nehru. 50, more than 50 trains, Vande Bharat trains in last 9 years.
One moment. You can respond to him, sir. You can respond to him.
Comparison to this. But I made a...
Of Nehruji.
You can respond to him, Ashutosh. One by one, please. Let's not... Yeah, complete, Siddharth.
I'll just make a very short point on the EVM issue. When any such leader, and especially a close aide to Rahul Gandhi, comes out and makes this propaganda about the EVM, or I should say tries to make a confusion about one professor from one university has come out, and they only come out near the elections. You have some issue, go speak to the Election Commission of India. Don't do media bazi. You are trying to delegitimize the institutions of our country, make the people of our country fall into a propaganda, create confusion. This is not good for the country.
Okay, Akashdeep Buni.
Sam Pitroda has to say something. Go prove it to the Election Commission of India. Don't do media bazi. That's all I have to say.
All right, Akashdeep Buni, you're delegitimizing an important institution. Do you agree? Does the Aam Aadmi Party agree with this position that has been taken by the Congress Party?
I'll tell you, Madhavji, one important point. You know, my friend, my colleague Siddharthji was speaking. You know, if lies can be personified, his words can. Siddharthji, I have some facts for you. I hope you'll answer. In 2022, our Honorable Prime Minister promised India to make a $5 trillion economy by... in 2018 he promised, and he promised till 2022 it will be made. Was it made? Bullet train by 2022 and 2018. 2019 he promised farmer income he will be doubling by 2020. These are not my promises. I can tell you the date, time and place also.
Okay.
And in 2019 he promised 24/7 electricity to all by 2022, and 2020 he promised optical fiber by 2023. We are edging towards 2024. Has all this promise done or not done? If not done, say sorry to everybody on performance.
Siddharth.
Okay,
I'm told there's a problem with Siddharth's line. I want Tushar to take that question.
5 seconds. Now 5 seconds.
You're asking questions. Let's get a response, sir.
Ashoka. The university, Ashoka University assistant professor, sending police because of a research of an assistant professor. This is the democracy you have brought in. That he can एक research होता है और उसके बुनियाद पर पुलिस भेज देती है.
Okay, we've just debated that, but let
in court.
Tushar.
What type of democracy have you?
Sir, we've just debated that point. Let Tushar answer now. Yeah.
Madhav, firstly, I'd like to fact check Mr. Mishra, who says that Modi's welfare schemes are somehow a repetition or an imitation of Rahul Gandhi's welfareism from the UP era. It is not. Let me tell the viewers of Times Now that on January 30th, 2014, 2 months before the national elections, when the UPA2 government was in the center, Rahul Gandhi took the decision of discontinuing Aadhaar-linked LPG subsidy, which was one of the pilot projects for direct benefit transfers. He discontinued that 1 DBT policy, which would have helped millions. Why did he discontinue it? At the behest of his ministers, at the behest of his ministers, at the behest of his ministers,
many poor people do not get wages now because it has been linked to Aadhaar. You have to realize how the poor suffer.
Mr. Mishra, I have to fact check you. Hold on. You confuse the welfareism of UP and the BJP. The BJP's welfareism has led to second and third order network effects. They have led to economic growth in the hinterland. Can the UPA claim the same?
Okay.
Can the UPA claim creating Labhartis? Can the UPA claim creating DBTs? No, they cannot. And I'll talk to Akash.
Even the Manrega and the rice scheme which they tried, which Congress promised in Karnataka, they are all being picked up by Modi, or he tries to sabotage the opposition by not giving them rice, by telling FCI not to sell them rice. No, you cannot have it both ways. First you pick up the ideas, you have, I mean, there are enough studies to...
Okay, gentlemen, we're completely out of time. I have to wrap this debate. Siddharth Yadav, Tushar Gupta, Nikhil Jain, Ashutosh Mishra, Dr. Akashdeep Buni, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening. Clearly, the verdict's still out on whether this kind of ground campaign will work, because the challenge for the Congress certainly is there. It is, of course, going to be taking on the BJP and the entire political machinery of the BJP. Certainly, of course, it's going to be a quick a huge challenge as far as the Congress is concerned. Will they be able to live up to it? That's something that we need to watch out for. Thanks so much for joining us this evening on Debate Number 1.